Bitcoin is crashing again, and you're sitting there wondering, well, shit, I thought the whole world told me it was time to get bullish on Bitcoin. I thought the whole world was saying how all this institutional buying activity, all these ETFs, is such a great thing. And now you're looking at the drop, and you're probably thinking, well, shit, I guess maybe. How's this possible? Should I be buying the dip? So, guys, I'm going to state 3 simple facts, okay? Let's talk about facts and nothing but the facts. All right, there's not a month or history in Bitcoin where we had a situation where dollar was dropping and Bitcoin was dropping at the same time. So it's a case of major bear divergence. All right, and so for that reason, I believe that Bitcoin drop is nowhere near the end. As a matter of fact, I think it's just the beginning of a much bigger Bitcoin drop. Now, some of you may be shocked as far as the duration of a drop. You know that we're highly bullish on Bitcoin long term, but short term wise, guys, there's no reason why in September 2024 Bitcoin should be ripping to all-time highs. Okay, historically, some of the biggest moves in Bitcoin are like October, November, December, parts of December, all right, and there's some moments where Bitcoin's highly bullish also in January, February, and so on. But historically, like, your best month for Bitcoin is November. So if there was a time to go bullish on Bitcoin, it'd be fucking November, not July, not August, not September, not even October. It would be fucking November. Yet so many people just keep buying Bitcoin at the top, close to the top. Let's buy the dip. So somebody that bought the Bitcoin at 73, bought the dip at 68, bought another dip at 65. Guess what just happened to them when Bitcoin recently hit 49,000, as we accurately predicted? Okay, well, they fucking said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm out. And they sold it dirt cheap. And then now they just Bitcoin at 65K Friday during the Powell speech, right? All of a sudden, oh, yeah, sure, we're going to get lower rates, so Bitcoin shoots to the moon. And then where's it at now? Well, shit, it's at 59K again. So it's another 6,000 point drop over the course of the last couple of trading sessions. And, guys, this is not going to stop here. All right. Again, this divergence, normally the correlation between dollar and Bitcoin, well, dollar drops, Bitcoin goes higher, crypto goes higher, but that's not the case this time. So this is very dangerous circumstance for Bitcoin. All the extra pressure from all the people that have bought close to the top. See, it's never that, like, nobody was like calling 13 market moves when we made a call in Bitcoin when it dropped to like 16,000. There's a video, there's like a 40-minute video on the channel that says, hey, who the fuck shorts Bitcoin at 16,000? See, nobody was calling like 13 market moves when Bitcoin was hitting 16,000 saying, oh my God, I mean, shit, I'm ready to sell my fucking house and go all in here at 16,000 on Bitcoin. See, nobody was doing that. Everybody's like, well, shit, let's short it at 16. It's going to drop to 10. Like, fuck no. Okay? But it's the same people that want to short it at 16,000 thinking it's going to go to 10. It's the same people that want to buy it at 70 because now they think it's going to go to 100. Okay? And so you got two basically polar conditions where, majority of the market participants, they never get in at the right time. And especially this year in 2024, there's so many people that have been buying Bitcoin. When I say Bitcoin, I mean like also Ethereum, Solana, there's all other shit, okay? But mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum, because now we have a much bigger catalyst for Bitcoin and Ethereum drop. So Bitcoin and Ethereum now has got new institutional investor participation, which it never seen before. And everybody believes that this is the greatest thing for crypto, which is actually, it's the worst fucking thing for crypto. It is exactly why Bitcoin collapse is going to be big, and it's going to be within a short amount of time, because when institutions have to unload their positions, they do it quick, they do it at the same time, and oftentimes before you know, it's like, okay, the sell-off is over, but now you have a lot more selling pressure. And so when we're talking about the selling pressure, you have all these people that have been buying Bitcoin at the wrong time from you know, say level of 60,000 to 70,000, because that's where it's basically been going sideways for the last 5 months. And, you know, people are losing their patience. So on this drop, we're probably going to see the greatest sell-off volume of all times. Okay, because you got so many people that are trapped. They're like, they keep buying the dip, and they're like, well, now, sure, it was the last dip. Now we're going to go to all-time highs. And then it doesn't happen. Then they buy the dip again, and in hopes that, oh, well, sure, now this was the last dip. And it keeps dipping, and it keeps dipping. And guys, it, you know, after you do that sort of strategy, buying Bitcoin between 60 and 73K, and it keeps breaking below 60. I mean, after you've done it a few times, most of the people now are so fed up with it, be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done, I'm selling. And that's what propels the selling pressure. So, but on top of that, now you got all these institutional investors. They're like, shit, and guess where they've been buying? Well, they've been buying between a level of 50,000 and 60,000. Of course, I'm talking about the recent purchases where a lot of money has gone into crypto, right? It was on the drop when Bitcoin got to 49,000, and so between 50 and 60. And so the biggest point of pain is going to be when Bitcoin is going to be trying to retest the 50K level, because everybody that's bought it between 60 and 70 in hopes that it's going to go above 73, I mean, they're going to begin selling now, like below 60. 59.5, 59, 58.5. Okay, the next key level is 57.5. When that does not hold, you're going to see some institutions. Okay, so it's a really easy move to layer out here, guys. I mean, it's the first layer is going to be the people that have been waiting for the breakout to all-time highs, that been waiting patiently. Nothing happens, and now they're losing their patience. And on this dip, there's a lot more people that are going to lose patience than on the last dip. And so for that reason, this domino effect is going to propel us to break the 57.5 level over the course of the next 48 hours. And then with that, you're going to see some institutions that are going to be looking at the situation totally with different eyes. They're going to be like, well, fuck, let's unload. We have to unload. Some of them have to unload. So all of that is happening. At the same time, we've got a major divergence. Dollar is dropping, and so is Bitcoin. Not your normal market conditions. And so nothing good happens when market conditions are not, I mean, normal. Okay, we've seen some of the stupidest market conditions as far as stock market concerned over the course of last 2 years. A bullish momentum that was totally undeserved because Democrats keep feeding you all this bullshit data, how the employment is great and everything's great. Everybody knows the economy is fucked, but it's not yet reflected in the official numbers that are being reported, but it will be soon. And so that's not a subject for a whole nother message. But as far as Bitcoin concerned, okay, you got major divergence between dollar and Bitcoin, which we've never seen before. Okay, you've got people that are trapped between 60 and 70K level in expectations of a breakout high, which never happens. And now a lot of them are going to lose patience. You got a whole nother type of player that now is going to be contributing to the Bitcoin and crypto sell-off, which is the institutional investors. And of course, most of them, they are in Bitcoin. So for that reason, Bitcoin could have the biggest drops in relation to some other things. And of course, Ethereum, I mean, that's total dog shit. It's been underperforming everything. And the drop on that is nowhere near done. So here's your Bitcoin crash in a nutshell. Wouldn't touch it on the call side with a stick until at least we get to like 40,000 level, guys. And I promise you we'll be posting the video and it's going to be time to do that. Now, most of the traders, here's the best part of the video, is most of the traders that trade Bitcoin and Ethereum with futures. Now, you know, here at ETHERIUM Market Moves, we specialize in options trading. And you're now able to trade options on Bitcoin and Ethereum futures. I mean, the fact is you've been able to trade it, and some of our guys have been able to trade it. You were able to do it, over a year ago on Binance, almost 2 years ago now. But when Binance now made it difficult for people from the United States and Canada to open an account, trade options, do anything, basically when Binance pulled out of Canada and United States, basically you don't have the same features that the rest of the world has on Binance. So there's another platform that we're using. Okay, and the link is going to be in the description somewhere. If you don't see the link, you can get in touch with us here at 13marketmoves.com or 13mmtv.com. We'll share you our referral link, basically, guys, where you go set up an account to trade options on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, some of you, they're like, well, why would I need that? Well, if you're trading futures on Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other crypto, number one issue is you get liquidated all the fucking time. If you miscalculate your entry by just a little bit, you're going to lose your entire position before it actually pays out big. So if you're currently trading Bitcoin futures or Ethereum futures, it's your wake-up call. Stop trading Bitcoin and Ethereum futures. Begin trading Bitcoin and Ethereum options on futures. That's your golden ticket to making millions, okay? And so millions are still to be made on this drop that is just beginning. Your ideal entries are on bounces. And so we're going to have some bounces here. So it's not too late to get in. But guys, if you don't trade Bitcoin and Ethereum options on futures, you're missing out. Huge moves just like this. We got guys in the group that work with a 13 Market Moves coach that are up like 400 or 500K, 800K, just today alone. So, and what's happening with the rest of the markets? Nothing, right? S&P is not moving, NASDAQ not moving. I mean, we're talking about plus minus 20, 30 points all day on S&P. So nothing's really happening. The market is just sideways for last 10 trading sessions roughly. Nothing is going on. But yet, here's this part of the market that you could have capitalized on in a huge way. But unless you have your account set up correctly, unless you're prepared for success, unless you're showing up every day to the market with the right tools, you're going to be missing out on these colossal payouts, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum today. So congratulations to those of you guys that listen to 13 Market Moves, set up your account properly, and we're ready. I mean, and tell you some funny stories. I mean, we had some guys that were losing their fucking mind on Friday. Money and mind on Friday, right? Because, after the Powell speech, we had a nice, decent drop, like 54 points, right? And then by the end of the day, most of the losses in the market were erased by like a 40-point bounce towards the end of the day. And within that market context, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they shoot up to this key shorting level, like 64, 65K. That is your fucking level, right? That's your level where you don't ask questions. You just go in and you fucking buy puts, okay? And same thing on stocks that are Bitcoin related, right? But I'll let you in on the biggest secret right now. Most of the traders, sometimes we do talk a lot about correlation trades. And clearly, for those of you that are trying to put, if you trade stock options, you're trying to put some kind of crypto-related trade. So instead of trading the stuff that directly, such as Bitcoin or Ethereum futures, utilizing options, if you go and you would take a correlation trade such as MSTR, coin, all of those tickers that are correlated to the movement of Bitcoin and Ethereum, you would trade those. Sometimes you can land some colossal trades. I mean, my God, guys, I mean, there's been some 100x trades that we've landed on MSTR in the last 12 months. And not once, multiple times. And numerous times we've landed trades on MSTR and coin that paid out like 10, 15x. Countless times where they paid out like 4, 5x. So there's still decent trades. Just nothing is, the biggest secret here I'm revealing is nothing is going to pay out percentage-wise as big as the actual underlying that's moving. So, for example, if you're trying to make a trade on gold, okay, don't go and fucking trade gold stocks. Trade actual gold futures with options. If you got a certain stance on oil, whether you're bearish or bullish, don't go trade oil-related stocks. Trade the actual underlying, which is oil. So the same thing with crypto is don't trade crypto stocks. Go and actually trade the very thing that is moving, which is Bitcoin futures and Ethereum futures, but trade them with options. So you would never get liquidated. You would never lose your position over miscalculating an entry by a few points. And that goes, of course, to anybody that trades on leverage. And most of the traders do. I mean, that's why you get in here, right? So you could trade the market on leverage and make more money. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense when we trade in Bitcoin, Ethereum futures on leverage, because the probability of being liquidated over a couple of 100-point pump against you, like it's ridiculous. So you trade options, okay? But we had an instance where somebody was just going fucking lunatics in the group when MSTR was hitting $149. They're like, oh my God, I should have bought calls. It's at $149. And my response was like, what the fuck are you bitching and complaining about? You got a perfect entry to short MSTR at 149. Like, focus on the right thing and you will beat the market. If you keep complaining, if you show up with an account that's not properly set up, you know, like, good luck getting the same type of trade, you know, trading gold stocks in relation to gold futures. I mean, the outcome of the trade is totally, because most of the gold stocks, they just don't move. They don't move much. GLD doesn't move. GOLD, ticker for stock, actually, that shit don't move. So you need something, when you trade an option, you need something that moves, that is capable of moving. Volatility is your best friend when you're trading directional options. So you need something that's moving. And the best thing, that's especially, you know, when the market is in a zone, it's in a danger zone, you get major divergence, dollar versus crypto. Major fucking divergence happening now, right? And people are so bullish beyond any reason, and like it's a beautiful setup to be a short seller now. So, but the main message here, guys, I want to see you make millions trading, but you got to show up with the right tools. So set up the account properly so you could trade options on Bitcoin and Ethereum futures. So it takes 10 minutes to get it done. So I don't understand why would somebody that is serious about trading would not set up a trading account that allows you to trade the actual underlying that makes you so much more percentage return than trading something that is correlated to that underlying. So if you don't have it set up yet, guys, you got to get on the call with us right now. You got to go to 13mmtv.com, click the big orange button, schedule a call so somebody here can walk you through it, help you set up your account so you wouldn't miss out on colossal trades like what we've had today on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And of course, our entry was yesterday by making some observations. Our entry was also on Friday when some people just were, as always, it happens every fucking time. I don't know. It's just some things that just never change. Okay. You always have some people like, oh my God, it's another green candle. Leo, I cannot buy puts here. It looks like it's going higher. Yeah. And you cannot be focused on what's happening now if you want to be a successful trader. Your goal is to focus on what's next. What's next? Well, there's a big fucking mega crash in the making. That is what's next. And the way you trade it is by shorting the next bounce. So if you want to learn more about that, get in touch with 30 Market Moves Coach. Sign up. Stop wasting your time. I mean, this next 120 days, some guys will make millions trading with 30 Market Moves. That is a fact, okay? Already had some guys that hit million, 2 million this year, but there's going to be more guys that are going to do it. And the time to do it is in the next 120 days. So if you have not done it yet, okay, you got to get on the call with us, guys. Do not miss these precious market conditions. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hey, don't miss out the next message where I'm going to break down the very thing that's going to bring the market to its knees and how to possibly trade it. I'm going to reveal the biggest short that no one is talking about right now. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe and pay close attention to what we will be talking about in the next few videos. Let's roll.